Would help if I turned the camera on, wouldn't it? Oh dear, is it going to be one of those streams? Is it going to be one of those? Oh dear, how are we all? Another manic day. I don't know what's going on here at the moment. It's going maze. So let's just turn the plinky down a minute. Just about made it in on time, you know, give or take a minute or so. So we've got Aaron in by the looks of it first. Off to play some Oblivion, then Chris, Joe, James, Rob. What is a Curvebug? I'll put a link in the description, Chris. Yeah, Joe's sort of got it there. Joe obviously knows what's going on, but... Whoa! Let me heed. I felt that one, Rob. Thank you very much. You went Christmas shopping today, did you, Rob? Bit of snow coming down. Car's still not back from the garage yet, but I think we're in the last stages of sorting it out. I don't know what's gone wrong, but it's in for MOT. Fence has been done. Finished off the fence today. Afternoon, Nick. Tim's in. Another one asking what a Curvebug. I put a link in the description, Paul. Just about to find out. Well, I'm hoping you lot are going to tell me, Tim. I ain't got a clue what it is. It is. It's basically a little bit of fault finding equipment, I think. Tom and Susie, how are you? I am streaming, yeah, definitely streaming. It looks like I've got audio. I can see my picture as well, so all is good at the moment. Got some more candy coming down. Things must be going on. Things must be going on. Right, let me just... I'm still trying to catch up with the chat. Multi's in. Hi, Multi. Les is in. Hi, Les. And Simon, you got your 0% Guinness. Nice. I've had a 0%. What was it? I don't know, but I've had a 0% just now. I still don't know whether I'm going to have to get the car yet. Hi, Dave. Dave Rhodes, how are you? Simon. Thanks very much, mate. How's it going? It's going alright, mate. The fence has been done. The fence is finished. Hen, how are you? Tony and Chris have done an amazing job on the fence, people. I'll show you a picture in a minute if I can get it up here. Cage Nuts, how are you, Steve? Sync's good too. Excellent. Aston's in. Hi, Aston. Christmas Eve, yes. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, and I'm not even slightly ready yet. I'm way behind for some reason. Dave Malik, good to see you, Dave. Yes, I have got the jar now. I have got the jar for the Patreons. And I've got one for the other giveaway. The other big giveaway. I'm not sure about the Sony. I think we're going to struggle with that Sony to get that working because I haven't got a spindle for the tuning gang. So, yeah, not sure on that one. We might have to... Well, we've got the RT22 going in, haven't we? So... Jatuka. Merry Christmas to you as well, mate. Rochester Dark Ginger Non-Alcoholic Wine for you. Nice. Sounds very nice, actually. Okay, what is Penguin and his clan doing here today? What are you lot doing? I don't know. What's it with you and your camera? Because I keep whacking it, innit? That's better. That's better. Let's go over to see Penguin a minute. He knows what's going on. Let's go see Penguin. Here he is. What is... Pongo, what are you doing? What's he doing? Oh no. Have you been told off, Pongo? Did Penguin tell you off? What have you done? What have you done? Come on, sort yourself out, mate. You can be okay. There you are. Good old Pongo. Percy's alright, he doesn't care, does he? 23 then, at the top. Oh, so big. God, what's it giving birth that? Whoa, we got another one of Simon Spears and these Christmas ales. Shepherd Neem. Shepherd of the Neem. Now, I haven't got my glass. It's been manic trying to sort stuff out today. Got lastminute.com family things to sort out. Says I'm live. Right, I need to go get my glass a minute. You can have a chat with Penguin that while I'm gone. And listen to the plinky plinky. Paul the Jester. Thank you very much, Paul the Jester. Harvey's in. Right, just bear with me. I need to get some glass. Right. Never fear. Broodolf is back for the beer. Never fear. Broodolf is here. Whew. God. Yeah. Oh. Right, settle down, Graham. Here we go. Another blank screen. God, I love it, haven't you? Why does it do that? I don't know. I really don't know why it does that. Okay. This is another one from Simon. I think we've already tried this one, but there was more than one in there, so it's Christmas. We're doing it. We are doing it. Right, where's my opener? Let's get her in. Christoph, how are you, mate? Thanks very much, Paul the Jester. I take it that's you, Mr. Danish, is it? Should be Harvey's Vintage Ale, I think. Harvey's Vintage Ale, I think it should be. Anyway, Merry Christmas, everybody. So what the hell is a curvebug? What is a curvebug? So this This has come from a chap called Richard in Salisbury. This has come in from Richard from Salisbury, and to be fair, the letter he's written me is a real work of art. I mean, look at the writing on that. That almost needs to be framed, doesn't it? It almost needs to be framed. It is really, really nicely done. I mean, how can you write like that? So, let's just shut the plinky up a minute. So he's asked me if I'd come across this before. He's seen it on Alan Woke's site, W2AEW YouTube channel. So he ordered one from himself. He thought, well, I might like one too. So, yeah. And if you search for Curvebug, you should find the vintagetech.org site for the Windows software and W2AEW's demo. So he's basically saying that his electronic circuit knowledge is pretty feeble. He enjoys watching me. He's learnt a lot from watching me, apparently. And he likes all the listeners chipping in and helping with suggestions. That's you lot. You lot. So I've managed to help him recap and align an SW55. So I think he's hooked now. So he's hoping it is of some use, or if I've already got it, then sell it on. Well, I certainly haven't got one of these. I've never seen it before. I sort of got in my distant memory seeing the video that Alan put out and wondering what on earth it was and just skipping on, really. But yeah. Mr. Laser saying afternoon to you. Thanks, Paul. Much appreciated, mate. Malty's got a bottle of that somewhere. I think he's in New Jersey. So there is information out here on this thing. I mean, I did put the link in the video description, but I don't know if any of you read that, so let me put it back on here for you so you can read along. So that's a link you need to go to find out what this thing does and how we can use it. Now I've plugged it in, I've downloaded the software, I've plugged it in, it is working. It is working. You're gonna have a glass of wine, Christoph. Why not? I'm gonna have to turn my phone notification noises on. I try and keep them off because it bugs the hell out of me. All these pinging noises going off all the time. But I need to know when the car's done, really. Because I might have to shoot off. You never know. I don't. The thing is the car's. I assume it's nearly done because I know he was looking for the lock and wheel nut to do some tyres. So I don't know if he's open tomorrow. So it might be that I've got to go and get this car today. And I don't know what time he's going to be working until today. So it's all a bit up in the air. It's a nightmare, isn't it? Good for you, Rob. Yeah, Christoph's certainly been busy this year with videos, hasn't he? So, what is the Curvebug? Let's go and have a look at the site. So this is the site. Vintage Tech, a museum of vintage Tektronix equipment. Now I know a lot of people that work on old radios and electronics, a lot of them do swear by Tektronix kit. Something I haven't got any of. New stuff is way out of my price range, and the old stuff, I've already got it. This is the problem. I got it in other makes where I picked up from various places. So there's lots of stuff on this. There's lots of stuff they do. They loan out. I didn't realise they actually loan out equipment as well to people. So if you're anywhere near, they do loan out stuff. So much in here. Whee, what was that? Rob! Thank you, mate. Doesn't work on the SW77. Great stuff. And so in here we've got two things. We've got the Curvebug user manual and the Curvebug Windows software. Well, I have unzipped and installed that software. It's a preliminary race. Well, it does seem to be working. So there's lots of stuff. Now, I did download the PDF here. This is the operating manual. So if you click on this and hit the download, just make sure I'm definitely talking, that you can hear me. Yeah, I did configure the Yeti. So it's basically a simple but effective tool to help fault find modern arbitrarily complex circuit boards. I'm not going to read through all of this. But it does give you quite an extent. There's only 7 pages to be fair, but I have printed it out. So to begin using it, install the software on your Windows. Connect the Curvebug to your PC port. It needs a USB-C. Well, I've got it linked up to a USB-C. Run the Curvebug software. Got that. Find 4 appropriate banana test plug leads. 2 banana to clip lead and 2 banana to probe cable. Okay, right. Potentially, the problem I've got is I haven't got any of the unshrouded test leads. Well, I have, but well, we'll look at that in a minute. So you've got 2 grounds and 2 probes. Connect to the tested device. So one thing that that was interesting to me was the fact that you don't need to have these things powered up. So it actually, I assume it uses power from the USB port to put a smaller amount of current through these things. When 2 probes touch corresponding circuit nodes on 2 tested devices, you'll see something like these. The left is a good match, the right is suspect. Yeah, but basically that's, I don't understand whether they're using, so connect the banana cable clips to the grounds of the tested devices to the center jack of the Curvebug. So if you've got 2 boards then potentially side by side, then you can have them on the bench together. Okay. So this shows you what the curves are likely to look like. So lower value resistors have got a higher, steeper, and the higher ones are lower. Capacitor in dual mode. Dual mode is is a standard and a weak setting, I think. 0.1 capacitor. Just lower down. You've got this little X, which I suppose is the axis. The 0 point axis, maybe. CMOS circuits, different diodes. So we've got loads of components we can test. I've also got some boards. So spacebar cycles between 4K excitation and 100K excitation. P is to pause scanning, and S is single channel. Useful for writing the manual. So this is basically how it is configured. God, my arm's stiff today. It's messing with doing that tally yesterday. So it looks like it puts out a triangular waveform. -3 to 1 volts at 240 hertz. 40 meg ARM M0. I take it that's an IC. Yeah, embedded microcontroller. So there you are. Download that and have a good read through. There's also some videos they link in their site as well. So let's not deviate onto Rob's SW77 for a bit. Let's get this crack on with this a minute. So this is the Curvebug, and I've got a fairly long lead on it, so we can stick it on the bench and have a look. So it's basically got 3 terminals: black, common, and red. If we can use it in this mode to test components. I'm trying to think how I can do this. Can I add... Let me see if I can add a screen capture into... Capture method, display, select a mode. No. So I don't want a display capture, so get rid of that. Browser. No, not a browser. So I want to add like an app, game capture maybe. Window Curvebug. Okay. How am I going to do that then? Order, move up, move to top. No. Not sure. That doesn't seem to be capturing that window. I was thinking it would capture that window and put it in the thing for us, but it hasn't. Oh. So I must be able to do this as a separate. Oh no, what's that? Okay, nope. Thought that was the car then. How to go for dinner? Gonna leave to go to Tesco. Oh, Steve, Christmas shopping. It's like a hunter and tracker. Yes, it is. It's a curve tracer, basically. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? I need to get picture in picture, really. Oh, hello. My chat's disappeared. Where's that gone? What? Where be my chat gone? Perhaps didn't like me trying to add that in. Screen cap. Yeah, it should have let me put that in as a game capture, really. Yeah, my chat's disappeared for some reason. Are we glitching? See, docs. Let's turn chat off. Chat back on. Oh, the chat's gone. What? Whatever next? I'm just trying to see if I can get the what's his name into here, the Curvebug, as a picture in picture in here. Capture a specific window, and the window I want to connect is that one. Match window, window match, capture audio. That's what capture later. Let's see. Capture. Hook rate. Yeah. Why have I lost my chat then? Anybody know? Yeah, I don't know why it's not capturing that, but oh well. Where's my chat gone then? Anybody know? Bring my chat back to me. Let me go into YouTube a minute. Let's go get my chat back. How dare they steal it from me? Let's pop it out. Pop her out. Okay, I can see the chat now. Yeah, I've had a look through some of those, Joe. Yeah, I have done that, Christoph. I've done the Windows capture, but it ain't worked. It ain't worked. My chat has not been pulled through. I think maybe I've killed OBS. I don't know. OBS is playing up by the looks of it. Yes, if I turn my game capture thing on, capture specific window, Curvebug. Yeah, okay. Let's turn everything off bar Curvebug. Oh well. We're coming back, don't worry, don't panic. No, we don't want that label. We want the Panasonic back. Yeah, I don't know, it won't do it for some reason. I've probably got to set it up before I'm live. Oh well. So I'm going to have to just switch between the screens, and I don't know what is going on with this chat window. It's a window minimized. No, it's not. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the chat. I can't even click on it. Let's go on and put it over there now. Oh well. Oh well. We can still do it. We can still do it. Right. Let me get some things out. Let's get some diodes out. What have we got there? 1N54006. Okay, that's one we can look at. What else can we look at here? Got resistors. What's that? 5.6 ohm resistor. I'll look at one of those. Let's have a look at some transistors. BC107. What else do we want to have a look at? Any more diodes anywhere? Got some big old transistors there. Whoa, look at those beasties. Oh, dropped it. Dropped it in the spiky tin. Looking for my little small signal diodes. Ah, there we go. Small signal diodes. What about with germaniums? So look what a germanium looks like under there. What have we got there? Some sort of diode package as well, by the looks of it. Where's my germaniums then? Ah, there we go. Let's try germanium as well. Just have a look, see what these look like on the curve tracer. So what I might be able to do is add a new scene in, which is PIP curve. I got to go in studio mode, haven't I? PIP curve, right? So I need to add in. I need to add in my camera. I need to add in the Yeti so I can talk. need to add in the Nikon. Black Magic device. No, it's not picking up that. How did I add in the Panasonic then? Blackmagic WDM capture. It's got a mind of its own, this thing, isn't it? It has got a mind of its own. I'm trying to add in the desktop capture. I can get me in. Main with PIP, so I should be able to copy that. Yeah, okay. Panasonic. Okay, put the Nikon up there. Get that there. No, I'm trying to put together like a screen capture, but no. All I can basically do is recreate what I've got here. All right. Right, let's get back to what we were doing. What I'm going to have to do then is just I'm going to connect up to one of these things, and then we're going to have a look at it on the screen. It's very strange. Actually, I might be able to fudge my existing one, my existing screen cap, which is going to put the thing in and add in the Panasonic. Where am I? Let's try that. Oh. That didn't work. What's going on? Ah, that's right, because I need the screen cap one. Okay, yeah, I think that'll work. So I can stick that picture up there. Okay, let's get the Curvebug then. So hopefully now, yay! Okay. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? I get my chat up here as well. Okay. Glass of red, very nice. So apologies for all the messing about. So let's first of all test. Let's test this normal diode. So let's go that way. So we've just got a little tiny blippy bit there, aren't we? Just reverse that so the red is on the correct side. There we are. So that is a curve trace of a diode. That would be if I could get it. And if we try the germanium one as a comparison, let's see what the difference is in the germanium and the normal. That's a steeper curve, isn't it? Let's do that again. So there's a longer baseline on that one. Same sort of curve though. Let's get this fancy one here. Let me just zoom in a bit so it makes that camera a little bit bigger. Let's get this one here. Let's see what this does. Try it the other way around. Very similar to the first one, isn't it? So that's probably a rectifier diode. Afternoon, Jonathan Andrew. Martin, how are you, mate? Welcome back, Rob. Beer is Christmas Ale from Shepherd Neame, mate. So that's a diode. There's 3 different diodes. What about this crazy old transistor? Now let's go. I think this is a collector, isn't it? The case on these. Let's be up here more. Swap the leads. Oh, we've got a junction there. Don't appear to have one there. What about between there and there? Yeah, we got a junction. Reversed, nothing. Mind you, the microphone's in the way of the right hand side, so I can't see if that's popping up. A menu setting, what we're talking about. No, it's just a visual thing. It's just a visual thing, Paul. It's just a visual thing to check different components, to see differences, or different circuit boards, checking at different places to see if there's any differences. It's almost like you need a screen capture or something, isn't it? Let's look at a resistor. Resistor next. This is a fairly low value one, so we should get a slope on this one. Oh, vertical. Now there is a weak setting on it. If I hit weak, doesn't appear to be going weak now. That's me touching the probes. It's glitching a little bit, isn't it? It's because I've not got a good contact on it, that's why. So that's a resistor. Let's try a small signal diode. Going that way round. So they are sort of different, aren't they? At the moment I'm just looking at components. We're not doing any comparisons between different boards, but I might be able to do that. Right, another transistor. Let's have a look at this one. junction there, between there and there. Between there and there. Okay. So as I say, the main point of this is to really, I think, rather than just messing about curve tracing components, just shows it works. The main idea is to get something like this. Now this is a board from a what is this? Is it a 7600? I think it is. It's got no IC in there, so I'll pinch that for another one. But now we need to probably see if we can find a third lead. This is a bit tricky because I've got limited leads here. Limited leads. And I'm struggling to find something with the correct banana plugs on it. So that's got the correct banana plugs, but it's got that on the end, which is no good. Okay, this one will do it. We're in business. So you can't use shrouded banana plugs. You've got to use either unshrouded or ones like this. But I can fudge this and link these together by pushing that in there. Sticking that in there. And that's my common to now connect two devices. So, I mean, we can just try and see if we've got two components that are the same. We might be able to do a couple transistors that are the same. Let's just firstly try it with one board. Just going to hook onto what I think is a ground. We've got decent ground here anywhere. That looks like a good ground there, if it'll click on. No, that certainly is. So let's just have a probe around the board. I've only got one ground connected at the moment because I was just looking at one board, but I'm just thinking if we could to touch the same legs of two different components, just see what that does. So if we look at Q21 and Q22 and just touch what I think is a collector on them both. Is that going to give us any readings? Oh, hello. So that's showing us a bit of capacitance there on the red lead, and I've got a junction on the other one. So are they different components, or is there a problem there? Let's try the other leg of them. So one is a resistor, showing as a resistor. Okay, what about this one? How strange. Okay. What we need to do is get another board and have them side by side, really, isn't it? Connect them both up and then probe the same point. I need to find two identical boards. That's the only thing. Let's go into my Sony spares drawer and see if we've got another one of these boards. No. This one, what's this? No, it's an earlier board. What can we check? Just trying to see if I've got two identical boards here, but I don't think I have. Well, we can try these two boards. They are out of the same machine, just a slightly different era. But there's a lot of common things, switches, capacitors, stuff like that. This is SMD, that's through hole. Maybe not a great comparison, but we'll try it anyway. What the hell, there's nothing to lose, is there? I need to find a decent ground point, that's the only issue. Shield will be ground. And get it to latch on. Come on, you know you want to. There's definitely a shield under there that's going to be ground. These probes aren't great though, are they? That's ground. That's definitely ground. And we've got the negative on that cap there, which I should be able to get on. Yeah, okay. Right, got two grounds connected up. Let's see what this does. Ben, how you doing, mate? Let's see if we can do anything now. Just trying to see if we've got any identical components here. We've got a super cap that's the same, so we can go on the super cap there and the super cap there. So they're identical. I can see it moving as it's charged. It must be charging up very slightly, that. One is a slightly longer line than the other one. The grounds should be just no reading at all. Same. What else have we got that we can look at? Any transistors? SSB sync. Yeah, this is quite an old board, really. We haven't got a lot in common here. Got a capacitor there. That's a positive. Oh yeah, okay, so we've got a capacitor there. And this one. That's a different one. So the higher the lower the value, the thinner the curve. 47. Let's go with a smaller one, 4.7. Okay, they're similar. 47. 22. Can't really see what's 22 on here. Is that 22? There you go. Look, 222 is pretty identical. But we want semiconductors, really. It looks like all the transistors are on the back end of this board here. Yeah, they're all on the back side of this board. Got any on the back of this one? Yeah, let's see if we can compare some of these then. Oh. That's a negative there, isn't it? Right. What is that? Is that a diode? No, it looks like it's a resistor. Yeah, R107 is a resistor. One of those over here somewhere. It's probably on the other side of the board on this one. So diode. Diode. Here we go then. So we've got diode. Okay, that's my diode junction there. So that one should be there. So they're slightly different. It might be a different diode. That's D104, that's D24. We've got D2 as well, so look at that one. Ah, there you go. So if you were looking at identical boards, then that would be the same, wouldn't it? Pretty much. That's almost identical. So it's clearly not an issue. In fact, that is probably the same diode. Let's have a look down further at some. D21. That's Q. Is that a diode? It's ground. So yeah, that's a diode. That's a transistor there. Hello. That's growing. Yeah, that's a transistor, not a diode. These are diodes. Identical, that one, that. Another diode. Slightly different. We want the transistors. It's diode heavy, these boards are. Oh, cool, this is mucky. Mucky? Right. Transistors. That's resistive by the looks of it. Yeah, wrong. There's a little tiny curve there. A little tiny curve there. They're different. They're different. Q44. They look in the same position on the board. Let's try those. Different again. That's YouTube. Yeah, the problem I've got is I haven't got two identical boards. Let me have a think about this. I must be able to nab two identical boards here. I've got enough things in pieces. Let me see what I've got here. We want two boards with ICs in them, so we can compare the ICs really. What's that? SW55. SW55. What have we got in here then? Okay, this might be a bit more interesting. Let's zoom out a bit. Got two SW55s here. See, identical. Shouldn't mess them up. That goes with that one. Let's just put a little mark on this one. I know which one it comes from. Let's just put one on there and a one on there. Okay, ribbon cables out of that, but it shouldn't stop me measuring like for like, should it? JP Jazza, hi Ken. JJ's in. Gavin, hi Gavin. It is like a Huntron tracker. So let's try and connect these up. Firstly, let's try and find a ground on both of them. So we have got this can here, which we should be able to latch onto. There and there. Okay, we're latched on. I don't know how long that will last before they ping off. Let's try some components then. So let's go with this one over here first. We'll go with that leg there and that leg there. They are different. I don't know why. Second leg. They're identical. Third leg. Identical. Fourth leg. Oh, definitely something different there, unless we're touching the wrong component. Or glitching a little bit. It's just a connection, I think. I think they are the same. Yeah, there we go. So they're identical. That. Let's go over to the other side of the IC. Same. Now they're different again, unless it's a connection thing. Yeah, it's just that these leads aren't great. They're pretty much the same. Yeah. Next one. Identical. Identical. So the only one that was different was that first one. There. There and there. Or was it just my probes? No, they are the same. Just my probe in. So they're fine. Let's move on to another IC. Yeah. Yeah. Difficult to probe because these are rubbish probes. These are the ones off of that whatchamacallit. I've got a probe with one decent lead on it actually. This one, which I can replace one of these with. Whereas these are pretty knackered. So I don't even know if there's a problem with these two radios. They're both mine. You notice I got one is a slightly newer version. That one I wanted to restore. Let's have a look at some of these diodes up here then. Okay, let's go with that one. Looks like a capacitor. Oh, that's different. Oh, hang on, different one. This is where I need to be. Ah, okay. Well, they are slightly different, look. Slightly different. Let's try the other side. Yeah, they're definitely different. Yeah, they're definitely different. So potentially there's an issue there with one of those diodes. It's not that one, it's this one then. Unless it's a knackered lead. These leads are a bit dodgy on this one. Better tip, but rubbish leads. No, it's showing that as a resistor on that side. Let's move to this next one. They're the same. So there's a capacitor connected there somewhere. Oh, are they diodes or are these capacitors? They're capacitors, I think. I thought they were diodes, but maybe they are capacitors. Look at these little green stripy things. Let's try some diodes down here then. Oh, firstly that one. Let's compare that to that one. Identical. Let's try the other side. Got some damn black tape underneath there for some reason. Probably put it there for a reason. Right, they're the same. Next diode down here. Red. Same. Yeah, looking good. Let's try this IC here then. One of these will be ground, one of the first ones. Is that ground? No, is that ground? That's ground, okay. So there we've got, looks like a resistor. Can I get in on this one? There's damn stuff all over it. Yeah, no difference. Let's try the other side because I can't hold that up. Pin 12. Yeah. 11. Yeah. 10. So you get the gist of it. It looks like it's going to be quite a useful tool when we've got something that's not working and we've got a good working one, because we're always trying to compare. They're both the same. Yeah. Very similar. Let's try some transistors. This one over here. I think it's a transistor. Showing capacitance. Might be a diode, but who knows? That's definitely not the same. Now that's an anomaly straight away. Look, we'll touch on this pad here. Yeah. So I'm touching on the test points now. So we could try some of the other test points to see if they're the same. Second mixer. Ground. What else have we got? DA. See, they're different. Interesting. So maybe there's something in this area. SSB mixer. Yep. USB. Slightly different layer on that. There. Okay, something slightly different there as well. Oh no, it's coming in. Just didn't have a good connection. Data line, data. Again, slightly different, look. Yeah, it is, Joe, isn't it? I think that's actually quite good. SSB. Identical. What's that one there? Not sure, but let's check it. Yeah, we've got a definite difference there, alert, on that pad. Definite difference there. Now, what is that? Can't see off the top of my head. Cow. They're the same. This is ground. 76 kilohertz. Identical. Yeah. So there's clearly is a problem in one of these boards. Which is the good one? Which is the bad one? I reckon this is probably the good one, and that's the bad one. But I don't know. Both of them need to be recapped. Yeah, let's get all the original caps in it. This one's still intact. What other areas can we look at? So what have we got down there? A little voltage regulator. Let's try that one. So usually one side of this is all grounds. That potentially. Oh, look at that. Identical. Next pins. Same. Yeah. Over this side. I think these might be the grounds then. Yeah. Yeah, that's the grounds over that side. So yeah, that must be the output there. Interesting. What else have we got? Done that one. What about this IC down here? Let's try this one. So SSB. Okay, so they're the same. That pin and that pin. Yeah, we've definitely got an anomaly there. Now we've got a transistor here and here. So they're slightly different traces, look. Might be a slightly different transistor, but it should be the same. Same. On the collector. Yeah, differences, look. Interesting. Let's try this one. No, they're very different. Could we have a problem here? So that's showing capacitance there. This one, the black one, was the other one showing a curve. Was not. Let's try the collector. If it is a collector, it could be the base. Yeah, that's, whoa, very different. This side, what have we got there? Yeah, so there's definitely a big difference there. I mean, it could be that the ribbon cable's disconnected, you know, that could be what's causing the difference. I don't know, it might be getting fed back from somewhere else. I don't know. Let's try this package down here then. So pin 1. Pin 1. Identical. 2. Yeah. 3. 4. Yeah. 5 and 5. Yeah, same. 6. Yeah, that's ground by the looks of it. It's difficult to get in with this probe because it is slightly too big. Yeah, same. That's different. See, there is differences here. They ain't identical. And they're identical. So there's avenues there to look through, isn't there? Catch you soon, Martin. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Yeah. How you doing, Dids? So do return. Got the Mac set up again. Whee! Ah, so Richard, thank you very much, mate. This is the gentleman that sent it to me. Yeah, I think it will. So thank you very much for sending that to me, Richard. And I was commenting on your writing just now, mate. You know, this is unbelievable. Such neat writing. I've never known nothing like it. So yeah, I think it's going to be a really useful tool, because very often we've got a board that's not working and one that is, and it's like, well, why is that one working and that one isn't? So with this, we can sort of like narrow it down a little bit. You know, some things that we know are now okay, as the voltage regulator. We know that some of the ICs are okay. We've got a problem maybe down in this area. We've got some strange readings down here between the two different radios. Might be, as I say, because I've got the ribbon cable disconnected, but you know, the speaker's disconnected as well on this one. There's lots disconnected because I was going to get this board done, but I just haven't had a chance. Let's try some more bits. So these very often play up here. First local transistors. Same. Yeah, slightly different, but not a massive amount. This point here and that one. Same. Let's go over here. Same. This one. Same. And this one. same. So we know that they're probably okay. We can just check the test points there as well. And that test point. So it doesn't look like there's any issue in that area of the circuit, you know. Yeah, very interesting. Let's try this transistor back here then. I think it's a transistor. It's difficult to say because it's not marked on this side of the board. Yeah, it's a transistor by the looks of it. Pretty much the same. It's certainly an interesting bit of equipment, Richard. Yeah, that's both the same. So again, that area of the circuit does seem to be good, doesn't it? We've got some capacitors here. I think they're just going to show us. Okay, that was showing us a capacitor. What does that one look like there compared to it? So again, we've got a little bit of a difference there. Interesting. That's ground. That looks like an inductor there. What is that? Is that an inductor or is that a diode? Inductor. Why the two small screens? I'm trying to do a picture-in-picture DIDs because I was really struggling to sort it out. Try and get it so as I can show you what I'm doing. Is it too small? I can make them bigger if you don't think they're big enough, mate. Let's make them bigger. How's that? There, is that bigger? Bigger, better? I've got to have this up as well because I can't see the chat else. It's just showing my GP surgery results coming up there, that. Just checking that I've... So I have put a link to all this in there. What else can we test? Let's test some more things. I'm in the mood for testing. This one. Nothing too exciting. That's connected to ground, maybe. Oh, we've got a bit of capacitance there, apparently. Same on that one, slightly different though. This might be a diode package or something. I don't know. It might be. It might be a resistor package. Yeah, it's a resistor package. A weird one. Right, we've got another. What's it? Transistor or diode. Not measuring anything. That one. A bit down here. This one. There. That's identical. Ooh, sir. Yeah, see, certainly down in this area of the board, we were getting some anomalies. Yeah, really interesting. Great, great gift, thank you. Try this one, KT6. This is over in the bar antenna area. Nothing too exciting over there, is it? Got a little bit of a curve going on there. A curve situation, we've got the same on this one. Again, a little bit different, that. So maybe one's got better gain than the other, I don't know. Yeah. Whee! Thank you, Rob. Towards parts for me. Typhoon Mary. What else can we test on this without peeling back loads of nastiness? Tested the voltage regulator, haven't we? Can't hold that back end test at the same time, unfortunately. We've got Sony branded chips there. I think we tested that one. There's definitely an anomaly over here though, somewhere. Because things just aren't the same. I need to make up some decent probes for this. See, look at the difference in that. For example, it's a huge difference. Well, it's not a huge difference, but it's definitely a difference. Rob, hope 2026 will be a better year. Well, this year's been alright, hasn't it? All the years are good, they're just different. So look at some of the antenna amplification over here then. No, they're just connected to ground by the looks of it. Okay, we've got that one there, junction. Yeah, they're the same. They're both connected to the same place anyway, so they'll be the same. This one. What was that last notification? I don't know. Okay, this must be boring you now, people. Let's get back on track then. Let's get off of that. Let's see if my chat's come back. Let's see if my chat is going to come back. Why has it gone to there as well? Tell you what, this has got a mind of its own. This my YouTube chat for some reason has decided to play up. Okay, YouTube. So I clicked on that. It's come back now, but it's gone really big. So big. See, for some, I don't know what's going on with this. Anyway, are you enjoying this thing or not? What are we talking about now? Something about storms? About which utilities? Energy company cut off power. Jet stream shift in. Right. I hope you enjoyed that anyway. I think that's a lovely bit of kit, and that's going to be very, very useful, especially when I'm working on lots of this Sony stuff in the future. That's going to prove very handy indeed. Let's just put that out of the way now. Let's get those back out of the way. Oh, is that saying that it's ready? No. Who's that? Doing. So where did I get those from? I think that one was in there potentially, and that one in there. I'll have to have a look back through the stream just to make sure you could see all that, because I couldn't see what you were looking at because I was on the other screen. So maybe I wasn't showing everything there, but I thought I was. I thought I was in focus, etc. Put these away. So yeah, thanks Richard for sending that out. I'm gonna have hours of fun messing with that, and it's interesting just probing around those two boards now and seeing differences, which I wasn't expecting, to be honest. I thought they'd be about the same. Ben says it was interesting. Aaron's still on the wind. Five of your boards have identical 5 of your machines, so it would be really useful for you then, Christoph, especially if you can find one that works. Keyboards fault, Joe? Right, I don't really know what's going on with this, because my chat, I double clicked the chat for some reason when it was playing up just now, and it's gone haywire. I've got me chatting in a little tiny like letterbox window now. I don't know what's going on here. So unlock the docks. Okay. I think I've done it. I've unlocked my dock. I've unlocked my dock. There we. Oh, don't you? Why are you doing that? Yeah. Now we're in business. Now I've got my chat in the right place at last. The keyboard misspells. Yeah, I know. Predictive text is amazing, isn't it? Right. Let's get my beer down my neck and let's get the advent calendar up. Let's find number 23. I am in the right camera, right? Yeah, of course I am. Come on down then. 23. Cat, stop hopping onto the keyboard. Oh, message. What's that? Is that my car? Is that my car? Yes. Yes. Car is done. Brill. So have we found where it is? I can see it straight away. Behind Santa's right boot. Yes, it is. It's quite a big one. On the Tool Rebels. Another screwdriver. Surprise. I'll tell you what, I can't get these things out half the time. We have got a Torx 20. It's got to be in this one then. So maybe that's there, and with Torx ones at the back there with the other ones. Nice. That's a good set of screwdrivers, that is. You don't need much more than that, to be fair. Maybe another couple flat-bladed ones, potentially, but you've got some flat-bladed ones up with the miniature ones. Nice. Yeah, cheers, Aaron. There we are, people. That's it for today. Tomorrow is the big one. I have got a jar of bits here for the Patreons and channel members. I've got another jar to do for the Sony, because the RT22 is a keyword, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Sony. I think I might substitute that because I have not got anything to make the tuning cap work properly. I don't want to give myself like an impossible task to do right on the start of New Year, so I think we might have to shelve that one for the time being and do that as a giveaway when I can get an extension for it. Cheers everybody. Catch you soon. Bye for now.